What's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to put together a bunker that you can use in any 2x2 design you might already have. We're not using any half walls. We're not creating any stability issues down the line. We're not going to be running into any issues placing foundations or walls at all. We're going to be keeping the core pretty open and mobile. It's stupid easy to seal. So hopefully you guys like it. I'm going to be trying to give you guys all the angles and everything you need to follow along pretty easily. So hopefully you'll be able to get this down first try. But if you do have trouble, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you. But enough rambling. Let's go ahead and put down this bunker. All right, guys. So before we build, I do need to talk about build location. You do want to make sure that you avoid obviously structures like this, because we're going to be building out and in from the main core of the base. So you don't need to be on a perfectly flat area, but I'm going to show you how to orient everything in a way to make sure you're good. So once you've found your location, what I want you to do, I was at my game sound muted. What you want to do is take a square foundation and you want to place it low to the ground. Just don't have it like clipping down like this. You want to have it just above, and then place a raised foundation to the left. Now this right here is going to be our 1x1 starter, but if you're not sure if you'll be able to, if you want to check basically, you'll be able to get everything down, go ahead and place your two other foundations and walk around with raised triangles and make sure that you can place everything. Now remember, this is going to be our starter 1x1 here. I'm going to replace that with stone for now, but this triangle across here, you want to make sure that when you place this, you can build to the right. So we're going to be doing this whole thing that way, and you can see I've oriented the base in such a way where we're going to sort of go in between these two structures. We're going to be building out 9, so we actually won't hit that, but if we did, we'd be missing these, and we've got this little patch right here. So once you've made sure of all that, let's go ahead and lock in our starter 1x1. Yeah. All right, so once you have your 1x1 oriented, however you want to do it, it's up to you. Should come out, and let's go find that low foundation we placed earlier, and let's surround it with 2 raised triangles. And then we're going to help ourselves out a little bit later on by placing a half wall here so we can place a shelf, and this will be our jump up later. Let's go ahead and get the walls down, and now upgrade these 3 foundations. Leave this one as twig. Upgrade your walls to stone as well. And then you can actually go ahead and place a square frame, a door frame, get these to stone as well. Now we're going to destroy this. You can move around and jump in case you didn't know while you're in that menu. So put your back against the wall, hold back, jump, and then click to avoid getting stuck down there. Let's place a shelf here and keep that as twig. Now find this foundation and place the triangle on the other side. Get rid of that. We're going to build out 9, and we are going to use this as 1. So that would make this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you do have to place raised triangles or lower triangles or anything, that's fine. It's not going to affect the build. See, like right here, it's not going to let me place, so I'm going to have to do this. That is perfectly okay. So get rid of your buildup. And what we're going to do, see, I'm going to place this here and build back. Now what you can do, before you put this down, I want you to look to the right and slowly snap it to the left. And once it does, immediately place it. All right. And what we want to make sure is that we see this gap right here. If you don't, you need to destroy this and try again. But assuming you counted out to 9 and back, you should be in the clear. You just got to make sure you snap that correctly. But place that triangle, get rid of the build up. We're going to build out to 7 this time. Again, this being 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna rinse and repeat that whole build out, build in process. And again, this last foundation, we're just gonna snap it slowly from right to left. Stand in between these two foundations. Look down and slowly look up until it lets you place a wall. Pull out a ceiling, snap it to that twig wall, and slowly put it over like so. So it lets you place. And now, those are pretty hard to mess up, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my build up. We're going to use that jump up. And from here, this should be 22%. So if it is, put your back up against the twig wall, look straight up, and slowly pull it down until it lets you place. This should be 5%. If it is, you can upgrade all this to stone, knowing you've got it right. But if you want to be sure, stand anywhere on this foundation and place a door frame. Go ahead and test out your bunker. And we're good. So let's lock these in. Now, if you don't have garage door BP, you can use a double door right here. It's not the easiest jump up, but honestly, it's not too hard to get used to it. You can place a furnace down there in case you do get stuck. But from here, let's go ahead and lock in our 2x2. Now, I like to use this as a jump up to the 3rd floor as well, instead of one of the triangles I use in the honeycomb later down the road, because my 3rd floor usually turns into a shooting floor, and having this as the jump up lets me have a full 360 around the base. So because of that, I'm going to upgrade the ceiling to wood, but again, it's up to you. If you do that, however, make sure you go ahead and place a shelf and upgrade it to stone so you can't get molly rated while we're in the process of getting everything down. But at least now we have more so a proper airlock getting into the base. But from here, maybe like, cool, I got the bunker, I don't need the video anymore, but you want to make sure that you get the honeycomb right, or you're going to run into stability issues down the line. So let's find this jump up we used. And how we're going to do this is from right to left and snap these triangles, upgrading as we go. And we're going to do that all the way around. Right to left. And from here, don't need to really worry about it. These two foundations are correctly put together. There's no gap, so we don't have to worry about it. But the reason why we want to do that, if we just start honeycombing and we just slap down triangles, capping everything off, you can see this is actually at 8% and this is at 31. So the way we avoid that, because that will cause issues later down the line. So let's get these down. There's no method to it. Just get them down and upgraded. And then you just want to snap them over. And you can see now they're at 92%. And we're not going to get any issues placing walls here. And yeah, you don't have to worry about making that same mistake on this. It's actually low enough stability that it'll prevent you from making that same mistake. But you will need to use, I guess, the same technique to try to get the triangles down. And if you don't have that garage door BP, just leave that there, and that way you can place the shelf later. So from here, we need to place our oil refinery, and we want to make sure we don't get upgrade blocked. And if you don't know what I mean, see, if I like float into this foundation and I upgrade it, it won't let me because I'm getting this error. And you can actually get that by misplacing your refinery. It has a really weird hitbox, so it can actually upgrade block these two foundations, which is really problematic because they lead directly to outside. So the way we prevent this is rotate it 3 times, look down, push it up against that back foundation, and pull it towards you. Once it does, just push it back, place it. You can see not running into any of those errors on any foundation, including the walls. Just a guaranteed way to get it done right. And then whenever you do get that garage door BP, place your shelf, upgrade it to stone, and sometimes if you can get the foundation surrounding the refinery low enough, you can actually place a shotgun trap right above it. Just kind of nice touch there. But from here, you're good to go. You can place your garage doors. This jump up isn't going to be as much of a pain in the ass anymore. But you can kind of take this as far as you want to, you know, expand it any other way. I do want to mention, you notice that I do get these here. It's not a big deal. All you got to do is get close, crouch, look down, and you can see not running into any issues. The only wall will not be able to place like you would in a normal 2x2. It's going to be this here, and that's because we intentionally made it like so. And this door frame here, I'm pretty sure is the reason why we're not able to place it, but I think it's a good trade-off for being able to seal up the core using a bunker. So yeah, you can kind of take this and use any other 2x2 design you've seen on YouTube and just implement this bunker right into that. Last thing, guys, if you're interested in seeing how I expand further on the bunker using something like what you're looking at right now in a similar style tutorial video, let me know. I really like using these exterior peaks specifically for that 2x2 layout. They're really easy and affordable to get down, and they're also linked to the main TC. So if there's enough interest in the comments and y'all like how I did this video, I'll make another one on how to expand it. So just let me know. But hope you enjoyed the video.